relocate. Yeah, what is actually going on today? These are the Southern Sudanese Canadian concerned citizens on ongoing crisis in Southern Sudan, and we are here today to voice out to condemn the head of United Nations, Mrs. Elder Johnson, because he's fueling the war in Southern Sudan. And now you could see the people are here demonstrating against her because the people of Southern Sudan, Canadian here, they are saying Elder Johnson is fueling the war because of so many reasons. The one reason is this: Elder Johnson is the head of United Nations.
He's supporting the rebel,
which is UNMISS, United Nations Mission in South Sudan, abbreviated by UNMISS.
What's the message you want?
The message we want to send: we want the head of United Nations with her staff to leave South Sudan. And the reason why we don't want her to be there, it is reducing the rebel of Southern Sudan. And there are 12 vehicles. Yeah, and yeah, I am going to read it out to you why we are demonstrating.
Good, yeah.
Southern Sudanese Canadian Concerned Citizen, SSCC, in Calgary, Alberta, March 24, 2014. Open letter from South Sudan Canadian Concerned Citizen condemning Elder Johnson, head of United Nations Mission, for fueling the current conflict. Dear head of international bodies, His Excellency Bin Ki-moon, Secretary General of the United Nations, the United States government, His Excellency the President of Thabo Mbeki, Chairperson of the African Union High-Level Implementation Panel, European Union, Chairman of Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, Haile Mariam, dislodged Government of the Republic of South Sudan. Your Excellency, we, the other South Sudanese concerned citizens in the city of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, do hereby strongly condemn in the strongest time possible the negative role of United Nations under Elder Johnson in South Sudan. Head of UNMISS, Elder Johnson has interfered in the state affairs of South Sudan current crisis. Instead of working for peace, reconciliation, and protection among South Sudanese citizens, she has become a part of the conflict. In March 6, the seizure of UN armed smuggling of 12 trucks declared to be food and construction material which contain landmines, RPG, and other lethal rifles confirmed that Elder Johnson and some individuals within UNMISS are aiding current South Sudan conflict. As per confirmed report from inside Malakal, a city lately controlled by the rebel, more than 6,000 innocent civilians trapped in the UNMISS compound are left to serve and not provided with basic needs such as food, water, health service, instead of providing protection and peacekeeping in those compounds as the main suppliers. Excuse me. The main what are we? suppliers for rebel. Furthermore, UNMIS have been intercepted harboring rebel in the UN compound whenever the city fall under the hand of the government during the crisis. We, the concerned South Sudanese citizens in the city of Calgary, Canada, categorically rejected the persistent interference of Hilda Johnson in the duties and role of democratically elected government of South Sudan. Unfortunately, Hilda Johnson is encouraging and supporting rebel instead of cooperating in keeping peace and stability in the country. With dismay, Hilda Johnson never condemned any atrocities committed by the rebel in all her speeches. However, she has been observed to have taken a negative position against the democratic elected government headed by President Salva Kiir Mayardit. She persistently kept denying massacre committed by rebel in Bor, Malakal, Bentiu, Pariang, Gadiang, Baliet, Duke, Payel, among other areas where mass graves were found. As a result, we South Sudanese concerned citizens strongly condemn massacre atrocities, looting, raping, property destruction, and displacement of civilians committed by the rebel led by renegade Dr. Riek Machar. He's the head of the rebel now, currently fighting the elected government. We also condemn negative role played by UNMIS, United Nations Mission in South Sudan, UNMIS, for condemning the atrocities committed by the rebel and tribal white army militia. Lately, Hilda Johnson is mobilizing the world against the new country and against the citizens of South Sudan. Hilda Johnson has never been transparent in telling the truth. Therefore, we urge the international community and the regional bodies to review her status and mandate in accordance to the United Nations Mission Accord in South Sudan. We would also like United Nations to urgently investigate Hilda Johnson in all her actions because she has contributed to the death of thousands of South Sudanese who lost their lives in the current conflict. In summary, the reason why we are urging international community to investigate Hilda Johnson are as follows. 1. United Nations Mission has been supporting rebel by supplying UN vehicles to the rebel in their fight against the government of South Sudan that caused destruction of the people of South Sudan. 2. UNMIS have been intercepted supporting rebel with blanket, army, uniform, food, medicine, and other military logistic support. 3. UNMIS under Hilda Johnson directive transporting weapons such as landmine, RPG, anti-aircraft gun recently seized in Rumbek on March 6, 2014. Why is she smuggling? Why Hilda Johnson is smuggling landmine and anti-aircraft? Who is she going to fight with such a weapon in Southern Sudan? This is the question we, the people of Southern Sudan, ask. Why United Nations is taking landmine and anti-aircraft to a new nation? Who are they going to fight? 4. UNMIS under Hilda Johnson has been hosting an armed rebel group with their gun in UNMIS compound. During the fighting, the rebel come and attack the government, elected government, and run to UNMISS compound, and United Nations, UNMISS under Hilda Johnson is hosting those rebels with their gun in compound. 5. The head of the UNMISS has been misleading the international community against democratically elected government intentionally to cover her scandals. He's telling different story. He's saying different things, and he's telling international community that it means she is misleading the international community about her scandals. 6. Hilda Johnson has been interfering in the affairs of the government of the Republic of South Sudan by denying coup attempt on December 15, 2013. Thus, finally, we, South Sudanese Canadian concerned citizens, are hereby recommending that United Nations, which is UNMISS, should remain as a peacekeeping mission only instead of being dragged in current crisis in South Sudan. More importantly, we are not against the United Nations mission in South Sudan as an organization. But our concern is Hilda Johnson, the head of mission, and her staff. They must leave the country immediately to carry out. Those are the pictures. Those are the weapons that were seized. Yeah, those were the weapons that were caught in Lubek on March 6, 2014. Among those anti-landmine and anti-aircraft that are not supposed, according to United Nations mission mandate, they are not supposed to transport the military weapon by land, only by air.
What can Calgarians do? Is there something we can help? Should we send some information or messages? What can we do as Calgarians? What do you want? What would you like Calgarians to know?
What we need from Canada government or Calgarian, it is we want to voice it out to the international community that the work of United Nations, they have violated the sovereignty of the new nation of Southern Sudan. They should respect the United Nations, and they can confine their role only for giving the food instead of weapons, and instead of interfering to the affairs of the government of Southern Sudan. So we want United Nations to leave immediately and bring people that are going to implement Hilda Johnson. We need United Nations to be there, but Hilda Johnson, including her staff that are caught red-handed, we don't want them.
Thank you.
They must leave South Sudan. We need to interview some others. If you can interview 3 people,